mess. And so anyway, as I was saying, really, Shane Fodderdo in, he is actually going to serve that drive-through. And as he serves that drive-through, where is John McDonald? Because remembering Shane Fodderdo actually still has to make one more stop. So it's catastrophe. It's actually, I'd be surprised with a drive-through at this stage of the race.
Yep.
3.8 seconds, 7.7. I think this drive-through for Shane Fodderdo is actually going to just really hurt, given the fact he still has to stop again.
Without a doubt, J-Man.
So JB in the box seat for fourth. I think, honestly, the way things are tracking, Jake McKellar is definitely, he's the leading car, 10.98 seconds up the road to Rusty Shackelford. Okay, which will in turn be 22 to Shane. I'm saying that, yeah, definitely looking like a Hingston Haggis key
McDonald
podium. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
McDonald.
No. Certainly, no. It'll be Hingston Haggis, McKellar, looking like.
Oh, McKellar. Yes. Yep.
You know,
and then McDonald. Yes.
Then McDonald. But we saw how quickly. And we spoke about this really early in the piece about track cuts. We just saw Shane Fodderdo get one and have a drive-through.
So easily.
There's
easily done.
There's nothing to say. Oh, Alec Pool's looking for this move on Steve Malling down the front, straight into turn one. Devo says not today. Holding that for now.
No, that's Alec Pool and Ray Haggis actually. So that's,
sorry, it is. He's already got Steve. Apologies.
Yeah, so that's Haggis with some back markers pretty well, you know, just trying to deal with that as he sits in second position, J-Man. Faulkner in third, Rusty Shackelford in fourth, Shane Fodderdo in fifth.
Yes.
So Jake McKellar in sixth, John McDonald as Deacon Note. Jet Bruce in ninth. 10th is Sam Carson, J-Man. Okay, we've had a little slight interruption in proceedings.
Yeah, you lost about 2.5 laps, boys, maybe 3.
So
nothing yet. Rusty Shackelford in. So that will release Snakey, McDonald, Aztec, Jeff Burst.
Yes. Now 6 minutes to go in the pit window too. So anybody that's left over now, there's a couple of them here. We've got Hingston, Haggis, Faulkner, and Fodderdo that still need to pit.
Yeah, so this is all looking good for McKellar and McDonald at this point. Aztec doing a great job too. What's his margin up the road to John McDonald? 14.2 seconds. So certainly the boys won't be wanting to get any more track cuts.
Oh, that's well, that's not ideal anyway. But
no.
Yeah, definitely not, J-Man, as they wind down. Last 12 minutes to go. Pit window time is winding down, and it's all happening. We're getting this last little handful of guys that are holding out on their pit stops.
You're just going to see an absolute flurry coming up.
You know, there's only 4 boys. We're only waiting for 4 boys. So Hingston, Haggis, Falconer, and Fodderdo, the top 4 drivers. Haggis.
I think you're going to see Hingston, and I'm going to say at the end of this lap, because he's built a 7.9 plus second margin over Ray Haggis.
Yeah,
he doesn't have to do anything special, just bring it in.
I think Haggis has been distracted probably by Pool's Mercedes, like the pink Mercedes, the Pink Panther car, just hammering the back of the Aston Martin. So
Adam Falconer in the pit.
He's distracted. Falconer in. We thought we'd see Hingston in, but we see.
What does Shane Fodderdo do?
Is Haggis coming in? He's still well around the track. Here we go, Falconer.
Yeah, Falconer in.
Where is pretty well?
Where is McDonald?
Now, I don't think he stopped for tyres last time. Oh, yes, a quick stop. So I'd say he's good to go.
Here comes McDonald. McDonald down the front, shoots comfortably, going to grab him.
He's easily got him.
Yep.
So nice work from McDonald.
Yeah. Is Adam vulnerable to anybody
And it
else.
all starts coming together towards the end of the race.
Oh, who was that?
It's the long game, J-Man, as they say.
And I tell you what, he has got Aztec and Rusty Shackelford not far behind him. Coming through,
Now-
all warmed up, ready to go.
These guys, Aztec's name has come up a lot tonight, hasn't it, J-Man? Man, he's been right in amongst the whole thing. So nice work from Aztec, great racing from you, mate. Haggis in second position. I think he's just shaking that Aloe Pulko. He's in, J-Man.
He is in.
Nice stop too on the entry line there.
Yeah, hopefully he got that down to the limiter. Hopefully there's no penalties.
So Haggis in. It's coming down to the wire. Viewers.
Now, this will be a splash and dash by my recollection, I think.
3 minutes to go. Less than 3 minutes to go in the bloody pit window, Jamie. So these guys are stretching it right to the... Oh, Aztec and Shackleton.
No, Haggis is taking tyres. He mustn't have grabbed tyres on the first one. He is actually taking tyres now.
Okay, there you go.
And I can tell you now, Snakey is coming down the pit lane. Snakey is going to be on him. There goes Shane.
There goes what to know.
Where is McKellar? There's McKellar coming in hot.
McKellar coming in hot. He's got to give it to him. Surely, no.
Oh, it was so close.
Wasn't it? What? Nice
So-
work. He clearly had the line in front of him, but
So there's still potential. Yeah.
So, warm set of
Potential here
tyres.
for a P2 for Jake, because there's still 8.5 minutes of racing. It's only a minute 51 of...
Oh, so nice work from Haggis there, J-Man. Really
Beautiful.
nice work from Haggis. Hingston and Faraday, 2 to pit yet.
Yep.
Coming right down to the wire. Aztec, Shackelford, these guys, they're not going to let up.
They're not going to let up.
Not at all. Shackelford's hungry. You can see it in
He
the body
wants
language.
it.
You can see it in the body language of the car. We're looking for the
Hingston to
helicam.
pit. Hingston to pits.
Oh, mate, it's only a matter of time. Look at this battle going on from the helicam. Look at the body language of Shackleton's car. Really wants that position. Hingston in the pit. This is a big player. Pole position, get up.
Oh,
On the
good.
jacks.
He's on the jacks.
Not reasonable stop.
He's off the
Oh, he's
jacks. He's
off.
gone.
And obviously, pole position getter gets the first pit. And he's off.
He's gone, mate. He's comfortably got this.
Yeah. Nice work from his... Faraday. Gotta get back to this Aztec. Shackelford battle. The bloody Ashley Bediger. And look, and that is Brant Robinson.
Shane Faraday to pits to make his final stop.
Go.
And I can tell you now, McDonald's rounding the last corner.
McDonald's going to get him. Yeah.
So McKellar and Haggis are already gone. So this will see McDonald go to fourth.
Yeah. And you called it. You called it ages ago, J-Man.
Yep.
That he had fourth in him. So that... Look.
I
Bam,
might have
there,
thought...
there you go. Pit window is shut. You don't cut it any finer than that,
Nah,
J-Man.
that is
mate,
so close.
That is the class act there from Faraday.
Yeah,
Mate,
beautiful.
and he's off the jacks and out of the pits. Wow.
Where does he come out? I said it, the struggle if he was probably in 7th or 8th. I think you might find he might end up
He might
coming
be able
out.
to- He'd be 5th or 6th for me. Oh, no. Yeah,
No, he's probably going to be
McDonald
towards...
went past him, so maybe
He's probably going to be about 8th.
Let's have a look where he lands. I think it's updated already. I think he's in 6th. No, there he goes. 8th. 8th
Yep.
it is. Good
Yeah,
call, J-Man.
I might have called Jake McKellar for a podium as well.
Yep. The race isn't over yet, J-Man. We've still got over 5 minutes to go, and Jake McKellar is all over the back of Ray Haggis.
He is.
And so this isn't over yet.
Where is Steve Melling, Alan Paul? Steve Melling's 14th, Dave Zero's 15th. Okay. Aztec and Rusty's still going at it, mate.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely not going to go away. These guys now, Rusty's in front now of Aztec.
He is. He's got him.
Yeah, and you can just see from the body language, Rusty's car. He looked like he could put it wherever he wanted on the track, and he was definitely showing that intent. He's easily got past him there. Ashley Vettiger, Brad Robinson still at it, J-Man. Two Aston Martins going hard at it. 777. And the wild card from Ashley Vettiger for the Enduro Series, mate. Awesome.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Haggis and Jake McKellar. This one is going to go down to the line. McKellar is going to be as hungry as, you know it.
He won't give up right to the end. We know how racy Jake is, and I tell you what, he'll be sizing him up. He's trying to work out. And Haggis has a wiggle.
Big slip from Haggis there to slowed him up enough. Look, he got the under.
He's gonna have a rubbish line for this back chute.
It's just the corners. They just flip flop, and they. And does it show
How good is the Lambo? How good is the Lambo up the back chute? I think he's going to do it.
Oh,
I think he's going to get him.
I think he's going to run out of legs.
Nah, he's got him, mate. He's going to do this. No problem at all. He's got the mile an hour. Haggis got the 60. Haggis got the 60 foot, but McKellar got the mile an hour, bud.
Nice work. Nice work. As we see McKellar slip into second position, J-Man.
Beautiful. Beautiful move.
We knew it was coming.
Come on, Ray. Come back at him. I tell you what, Ray will be brewing this, mate, and he'll stick with him for the next 3.5 minutes.
Shackle gets out away from Aztec.
Hingston, on the other hand, has gone out there and absolutely
just obliterated the field. Look at
smashed it.
Mate, you can't even see the second and third in the background at all. So
Aztec still's hanging tough with Rusty. Shane Fodderdo doing a great job in 8 after that unfortunate drive-through.
Under 3 minutes to go. I can't see McKellar making any mistakes here. He is all over it in front of McDonald in fourth position. Check
out P9, 10, 11, 12, Davo. It's Jeff Burst, Sam Carson, Ashley Vittiger and Brad Robinson. Haven't these guys been in the thick of it all night?
Absolutely, J-Man.
100 minutes of racing just about done. And these guys, I'm pretty sure were like this nearly 100 minutes ago.
Yeah, they're chasing 9th and 10th, these boys. That top 10, always so critical, isn't it? So, yeah, the boys are chasing hard. Winding down, a couple of minutes to go. I can't see too many brave moves going on. Very settled, measured drivers, these guys in the mid-pack. I mean, it gets a bit hectic, but at this end of it's such a long race, Jam, and I think they really know where they stand here, position-wise.
This will be the last lap, I think. Hingston's just starting.
Hingston across the line, so leader on the final lap, J-Man.
And I can tell you now, Stephen Melling will be looking in his mirrors because Dave Zero is hard charging trying to grab that P14 off of him.
See Burst come under pressure from Carson.
Massive pressure. Can he get round the outside? I think it'll be a little too late. Burst is
a little too late.
Does he have a look down the inside here?
Oh, it's such a apexing. Oh, crazy corner. Look at here. It tightens up even more.
Yeah.
There's so many places you can have a crack at it, isn't there? Oh,
he fires it in there.
Oh, no.
Undoes himself. Ashley will say thank you very much. So will Brad Robinson for that matter too.
Oh, absolutely. And Ashley will be just rubbing his hands together there.
It was a big dive. I'll give it that.
That'll put him in the top 10, I think, Ashley Vettiger. So he'll be happy with that.
Yep, he will. He will. As
we just see that leaderboard level out there now. But Chris Hingston, J-Man, mate, what do we say? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
What a class act.
Yeah, he put it on pole with a 154.142, I believe it was, somewhere around there. Gets a little sideways into the...
He's doing the whole celebratory thing already, isn't he?
Yeah, he's all over it, mate. He's comfortably got this one locked down as he winds down for the final few corners. B-Dog lets him through.
Nicely.
Won't have to run one more and rounds the final corner to take a well-earned...
and dominant win there, J-Man. Really.
Absolutely dominant.
Look how far out in front he is. Jake McKellar, the next car, and well back from that.
Yeah, look, I think I'd like to see what the margin is in the end, because I feel like it's going to be plus 20 easily. Could be more.
Easily, yeah. So Hingston, well deserved. Well deserved.
Yeah.
Smashed it in qualifying. 30-minute qualifying tonight as well. The boys managed their tyres well. And as we see, Jake McKellar, look at him. He looks
31 seconds, but he did a great job starting off of P4. So off the second row, had his ups and downs. Ray Haggis in third, got pipped there right at the end, but mate, it's still a fantastic podium. John McDonald rounds up for P4. Adam Falconer takes P5. Rusty Shackelford closely followed in 6th and then 7th by Aztec. Shane Fodderdo, after that drive-through penalty, still comes home in P8, so great drive from Shane.
Yeah, nice work from Shane there. Spurs come through the final corner.
Oh, look at this pack. 4 of them, so close after 100 minutes. Nothing separating these. Throw a sheet over them.
Absolutely, and Vettiger getting into the top 10 with Brad Robinson and
Sam Carson.
12. Alec Poole, 13th.
Yeah, Alec Poole in 13th, and then Steve-O does, by the look of this, manages to hold off Dave Zero. It actually ended up being Jordan Moss. Must have got Dave Zero.
Yeah, so he's got in front of Jordan Moss. Zero's got behind Moss, should I say.
Yep.
As those boys come across the line in very close succession as well, J-Man. So pretty close stuff this, really. Kenny Simpson coming down through the back section of the circuit. Vaughan already in the spare in the midst. The boys start to exit out a lap behind. So, J-Man, mate, 100 minutes?
Yeah, pretty impressive. I think so. I believe we go all the way down to Bobby Laycock finishing 23rd. So we started with, I think, 26 or 27 runners. We finished out with 23, so a bit of attrition out there. But, yeah, congratulations to Chris Hingston over Jake McKellar over Ray Haggis. So we will start the podium celebrations, and we will grab Ray Haggis down here. Ray Haggis, you got us on channel? You got a copy, Ray? Oh, no, I haven't got him. Where has he gone?
Get him.
Taking him.
Get him down here. Get him down here, mate.
I've taken him somewhere else. Hang on, mate. Where have I put him?
He might like it there.
I need him on the left. Hang on. No, I've got him. Ray Haggis, you got us on channel?
Yeah, I have, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, congratulations, P3. What a race, mate.
Oh, I give up, mate. Pit stops I don't know, lots of time on the first one, and then the second one I put in 90 litres or something. I finished with 90 litres in the tank.
Okay, I wonder what happened, because when I was calling it, mate, I kind of felt like yourself and Chris were a shoo-in for a 1-2. Obviously, the first round, you passed him. You had pace on track. You passed him. Then he got you back at that first round. Obviously, that was where there was a bit of issues in the pits. But I still looked at the margins and thought you were comfortably home. So I was a little surprised to see the back end, how close it was for Jake to catch up to you. And but outside of that, mate, what an outstanding race, and right down to the end, 100 minutes of absolute fantastic racing.
Yep.
Yeah, Chris was faster than me today. Fair play to him. Well done. I wouldn't have been able to match his first, I think, regardless of what it did on the pit stops. But
yeah.
The opening stanza, though, Ray, I've got to say that, we saw a little bit of ebb and flow and a little bit of passing back, and the pace was hot, and it looked like, I don't know if there's a feeling out process, but you certainly had phenomenal pace in the opening stanza, enough to stick with him and look threatening all the time, and actually then turn around and pass him on track. So I don't know what was going on there, but you certainly had amazing pace in the opening, probably 40 minutes of the race.
Yeah, that was good, but if you throw it all the way in the pits, it's pretty pointless at the end of the day, really.
Nonetheless, mate, I think to take a podium in this field tonight, I think you got to see the positives in that. It's no
Definitely.
easy field, so congratulations. There's probably still 23 other guys that'd love to have your position. So well done, Ray, and certainly looking forward to seeing how you go on the next one, mate. So congratulations.
Yep, cheers guys, and I can always go and drink heavily, so that's always a positive. And thanks for doing the stream, by the way. The stream's excellent, guys. Very much appreciated. You're welcome, mate. We absolutely enjoy ourselves when we're watching battles like that, mate. So congratulations. Go ahead and have a well-earned beer, and or whatever your flavour is, and we'll hopefully talk to you again next week.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Well done.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, Ray. Ray Haggis, mate, what a great race it was too there for Ray. Oh, just getting pipped at the end there by Jake McKellar, but yep.
Yeah, well,
you can hear a little bit of a disappointment there. He came third, but
yeah. Nonetheless, mate, he should be proud of what he did.
He should be.
Yeah, and we'll grab the man that made P2 and actually took that place away from Ray. Jakey, you got us on channel?
Yeah, mate. Can you hear me all good?
Yes.
Mate, loud and clear, mate. Congratulations. What a race, pal, mate. How was that?
Hardcore.
Yeah. Nah, you did so well. I'm glad I picked you for a podium when we were sitting on the start grid at the start of the night, starting from the second row, P4, finished P2. But, mate, I felt like that had a little bit of everything in there for you. There was certainly plenty of battles. That I think that your pit stop strategy was absolutely on point, and you absolutely nailed it, both of them, from what I saw. It all went to plan for you, Jake?
Yeah, it did actually. Turn one was a bit of an unknown of what happened there, but in the meat and the sandwich, first lap of an Enduro, I don't really know what else I could do. But I think most of our tyres actually dropped at that last sort of stint, the last 20 minutes odd, where a lot of us were complaining about it. So Did
you manage to pick up on that on the server when you started the night, Jake? That the race was 1 o'clock starting and it was time scaled by 3. Did you read into that or not? You didn't see that?
No, I didn't actually. So if I knew that, I would have allowed for that. But clearly I didn't.
That'd explain the tyre drop off.
Absolutely.
So talk us through your pit strategy tonight, mate. Just give us a little bit of insight, because obviously we merely speculate to what we see. But you took a tyre first and then a splash and dash second, right?
Yeah, that's the one. Sort of split the fuel up in the first 2 stints and just splash and dash when I felt like I needed to, get out of traffic, and I did that.
So what sort of numbers did you see on your tyre on the back end coming home? Like, if you're optimum aiming for sort of 27.5, what were you looking at?
It was a whole PSI less, so
in the 6s.
26, yeah.
Rightio. Okay. Or geez, it didn't show on that the way that you rounded up Ray and pressed on at the back end.
Definitely.
It looked like you were pretty comfortable, mate. So managed to get your skin in there, buddy. So looks nice. You were on fire tonight, so the flames were representing
the flaming Lamborghini
the drive. So
was featured.
Yeah, not. Did Ray's tell you what happened? I don't know what happened to him. He was quite far ahead of me, and then all of a sudden he came out of pit.
He put another 90 litres in, mate. So he just hasn't quite got that last 1% sorted in the pit stops, and yeah, you know, sometimes these things. Yeah, and we knew that you were going to be tight with Shane at one point. You know, like I sort of predicted your strategy would play you back into Shane for a P3. But then obviously Shane got a drive-through as well, which guaranteed you the 3.
Yep.
Yeah, hard luck.
But then when we saw the way that your strategy worked and how clean your stops were versus Ray's, geez, it was a big look into one, Jake. You must have had it on your mind.
Honestly, because I thought he was that far ahead, I thought there was a back marker, and I thought, is he gonna give way or not? And then I realised, oh shit, this is Ray.
Yeah.
So I backed off.
Position. That's it.
Look, you guys write an amazing script. Well, obviously, there's a first drive back for you for a long time, you know, with us, and it is great to have you back, mate. But the script that was written tonight was just absolutely amazing, and like I don't know what your expectation was coming in tonight, but you know, we know that you've been endurance racing for a while now, since you left, and man, it really showed tonight because you played the absolute long game as well, you know, albeit you did start from P4, so you put yourself in contention right from the start. I thought your race was well constructed and represents probably the sort of racing you've been doing. So congratulations on a P2. Certainly hope we're going to see you back again for the next one. I hope that you can make it.
Yeah, I'll be doing all 4 of them. So.
Oh, brilliant, mate. That's awesome. But no, absolutely just stunning drive tonight, mate. Can't say enough. Stoked that I picked you for a podium on the starting grid. I'm just pumping myself up here.
He hasn't stopped banging on about
it.
Do we gain some kgs for the next one, do we?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, for sure. But hey, look, mate, if I reference historically what you did with weight, the previous championship that you won, because I can remember you handing my ass to me with it, you did handle the weight very, very well before.
I guess Bathurst is the best track to have weight on,
potentially, eh?
See how that goes.
Yeah.
See how that goes.
But no, congratulations, Jake. Good luck trying to get to sleep now. Fortunately, hopefully you don't have to work tomorrow, being a public holiday. So
Hell no.
Enjoy that, mate, and absolutely loved every minute of that. Thanks, man.
Nice work.
Yeah, awesome. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, Jake.
Thank you. Jake McKellar, ladies and gentlemen. Position 2 from 4. Awesome work from Jake McKellar.
Mr. Hingston? Where is Chris?
Chris Hingston, we need to get down here.
Okay, hang on a sec. He's gone. Yep.
Okay.
Hang on a sec. I was just back in a sec.
So we're gonna try and chase this man down. I think he's packing up the car and the transporter, but J-Man's on a mission to go down and see whether he can get him back up here. Race winner for the first of the Enduros here at Paul Ricard, round 7.
Okay,
J-Man.
Our race winner, Chris Hingston, has left the building. So
yep. As we thought, he's out of here. Car's on the transporter. He's on his way home with a beer in his hand.
Hang on, no, I've seen him come back. I'm going to grab him. Chris, thank you for coming back, mate. Yeah, no. Congratulations, mate. Like, I'm going to start off first with my congratulations and saying a 124.142 for a. Oh, hang on, can you just mute your mic while I'm talking?
Sorry.
You're right. You mute the stream or
something. Yeah, mute the stream. You're right, mate. Yeah, so that 124.142 for a pole lap was absolutely outstanding. And then the race you had, with Ray Haggis at the start, mate. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, that was hard. I mean, I knew Haggis had the pace on me. In the end, I sort of just let him by on the straight because he was going to get me eventually, and just tried to follow him and stuck with him pretty well. And then, yeah, got him in the pits luckily, and happened to be able to drive away after that. So yeah, it was hard work. I mean, we were basically doing roughly the same times all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a hard race, that's for sure.
Yeah, so 31 seconds, the difference at the end, says you absolutely nailed your pit stops as well as the pace. And I mean, I was watching the numbers, you had no problem at all smashing out sort of mid to low fives when a lot of the field was playing in the sixes and stuff. So just super hooked up there tonight, Chris. And, like on a field that, there is a fair few endurance specialists in there, mate. So, give us a little bit of background. You obviously, you've done a few enduros yourself before.
I've done a handful, I guess. I've only really been racing on ACC for a bit over 6 months, so I was from Gran Turismo originally, so it's a bit of a change. But just a bit of practicing, get those pit stops right. It's free time when you get them right against everyone else. So that's sort of one of the things I focus on, and just getting those consistent laps.
Yeah, no, well, to be honest, tonight, mate, there was an absolute clinic from your part, and stunning race to watch, mate. So congratulations, because to take the top step something, but to take it by 31 seconds is pretty bloody impressive, mate. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you got next week, mate. Because really enjoyed that. It was a great battle. You guys were just punching the numbers. Unfortunately, Ray just didn't quite get those pit stops right, which let Jakey in the door. But nonetheless, it was a great spectacle. And if you get the opportunity, it's certainly a great stream because there's plenty going on behind you.
Yeah, no, I'm about to sit down and have a look and see what happened all back there. Should be good to watch.
Awesome, mate. I will look. Yeah, no, absolutely. Awesome effort, Chris, mate. Enjoy it, and hopefully we get to have a chat to you next week, mate. But well done.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, Chris.
Cheers, bye.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's Chris Hingston, winner of the first of the endurance rounds here for the ASRNZ 2023 Back Pain GT3 Series. J-Man, what a cracking race. 100 minutes of racing. It was all happening.
Mate, fucking tip my glass to that. Deepers.
Hey, next level stuff.
Impressive stuff.
Yeah, awesome qualifying, 30-minute qualifying. Changes to tyre quantities too for the boys tonight. Look, they had so much thrown in front of them, totally changing, everything up at this end of the series. J-Man was always going to throw a cat amongst the pigeons. Good to see a few old heads back in the door too as well, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And hey, look, I'll just take the opportunity. It's not clickbait, but I'll just take the opportunity now just to mention that I have approached, an establishment, maybe a couple. There is an opportunity here going forward, guys, that, we are looking for sponsorship for these events. There's certainly some great advertising opportunities here should you feel like this fits the mold for you. And certainly my fellow companion here, Davo, does a great job of everything technical in the back of the scenes. So I'm just going to fire it out there. I'm going to follow up some emails that I've been having with a couple of you guys. So, but I'm firing it out there. We are looking for a primary sponsor. If not for the remainder of this endurance series, we could certainly talk about what we've got going forward. But tonight, Davo, was just, I was looking forward to this one. I had a smile on my face before we started.
Oh, yes.
And I'm every bit as impressed as what I was at the start of this thing.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, exactly what we expected, and more some. I think, my friend, awesome racing, awesome qualifying. Still another 3 rounds to go in the series, and the rest of this endurance series to go. And this is just the start. This is just a start. Look, that's it for us tonight, J-Man. Join us
Thanks,
next
Davo.
week. Join us next week for round 8. Thank you, J-Man, for joining us again. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Sorry for any interruptions. We'll try and get that sorted out. I always say that. See you next week.
See ya.